Morning, me duckies. How are we doing? Hope you've been well. Sorry about no video last week, but I went out basically. So today we're in high above in the Derbyshire Dales, beautiful Wirksworth, and this is Stone Circle. I'll tell you more about that in a second. Today's walk is right over there. You probably can't see it on here, but that's Alport Heights. That's about 1,080 foot above sea level. So that's the first hill over 1,000 foot that you come into, coming north of Derby. So this is the first one before you hit Bowl Hill and then Matlock, etc. over that way. It's Wirksworth is a beautiful little town. It's a nice little market, loads of independents, a few nice pubs. It's really worth visiting. And today, as usual, we got here by public transport. It's the 6s from Derby. It takes about 45 to 50 minutes. They're usually pretty good on time. The drivers are nice. So if you come from Nottingham or Derby or somewhere, make sure you get the zigzag ticket, which is £6.50. Or if you're coming from Leicester, or sorry, if you're coming anywhere into Derby and it's the Skylink Derby and it's not a Trent Barton bus, if it's a Kinch one, then you can get the Zigzag Plus. But you'll find your way to get into Derby anyway. But from there it's the 6s, and they're on 10 to every hour. And the first one's at 10 to 7 in the morning as far as I'm aware, Monday to Saturday. Sundays they run a bit different. But yeah, it's a beautiful day at the moment. And we can see as far as the eye can see, right down to South Derbyshire. It's not exactly walking distance there for me because it's a damn long walk otherwise. But yeah, it's going to be roughly around 6 to 7 mile. Like I say, high point is 1,008 feet. Then we get down into Belper. And Belper is a lovely little place. It's got fantastic high street. It's been voted best high street 2019, I think it was. Really friendly town and some cracking pubs and a night out as well. So it's worth visiting. And like I said in the last video and the video before, keep subscribing. And if you've got any questions, by all means put in the comments. Get in touch with me at walknottingham@gmail.com or on Instagram, which is @walknots. And then obviously that's got the link to either the YouTube one, this one, or the Facebook and the Twitter account as well. So I'm not going to go through all that each time. But I've got some really nice walks planned and some a lot harder, like the Bramnell walk. But we've got a lot of easier ones. I've got some local ones in South Derbyshire. I'm going to do a few like Gedling Country Park, Best Country Park in Nottinghamshire. I'm going to go up a few North Nottingham, and we're going to see if we can get down to probably Breedon on the Hill at some point over the summer. It's not too far from me, but it's just odd to get to because the buses don't really run that well down there, public transport. But you can walk to it from the airport. So yeah, there's lots coming up, and it's a perfect day for it. It's clouds in the sky, but it's nice and warm. The sun's out, in a good mood. So let's make the most of it, shall we? Me again. Just come off Wirksworth this way. It's a place called Water Lane you need to go. So if you come out when the start this, where it shows on the map, walk down onto the main street, turn right. It's about 15 minute walk. You turn left onto Water Lane, follow it all the way up. And then when you get to this bridleway sign, you turn right up that way. Steep hills, but because obviously we're climbing back up now. And I shouldn't have put my sweater on, to be honest with you, but there we go. Yeah, so it looks as though it's classed as a lane. It's not, so don't try and get your car up here because there are signs saying it's restricted. So obviously it's landowners only. It's an absolutely perfect day for it, and as usual, Derbyshire being at its best. So yeah, I'm gonna get my breath back, and I'll catch up with you shortly. Right, me again. After getting fairly not to the top as such, but somewhere, as you can see, views to absolutely die for. I know I love the Peak Districts and I'm always banging on about it, but the Derbyshire Dales and Amber Valley are just beautiful. Well, Derbyshire's just beautiful. I'm a Nottingham lad, so I shouldn't be saying that, but I do. Yeah, what I forgot to say earlier on, the Star Disc is it's not only just cracking views over Wirksworth, etc., and towards like Cromford way and everything, but it's also at night, because on the disc itself it tells you where to sit to see certain stars and constellations, and at night it lights up, so on a clear night you can see the sky. It's one of the best viewpoints in the area, and it's really nice. And I've not been myself at night, but I've seen the photos. It looks really nice. It's worth going to. But also in Wirksworth, you've got the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway, and I've not been myself, but I've heard really good things about it. So there's loads to do around there. You've got the High P Trail you can go on to as well. That'll go for quite a few miles. Or you can just go up to Black Rocks and enjoy the view of Cromford and Matlock, etc. in a high tour. So yeah, there's loads to do around here, and like I say, it's a bus ride away. And the way we're going today, we're going to end up back in Belper, which is half an hour, so 25-35 minutes max from Derby. So it doesn't take long, and like I say, you just end up in a completely different world. So it's really worth it, and works with, like I say, it's a bustling little market town. And if I could, I would live there, but obviously future plans coming together. And yeah, it's just really nice, friendly place, and it's even just for the day, it's worth visiting. So, but yeah, this route so far, it's first time I've done it, and it's not disappointed me. It's not showing anything bad apart from uphill, but I'm used to that by now. And in fact, I've got a guy keep stopping because I don't think he wants to be on camera or film. About, I can see him just steering around the corner. He's thick fleece and thick woolly hat on. Looks like Where's Wally? But anyway, so I just he's not following me. I might be not anyway. So, but yeah, it's really quiet, and I think it's one of those routes where you don't get a lot of hikers. You know, they always seem to go for the Peak District or for the usual places, and it's these little things that you need to find out, and you need to go and explore. And that's why I'm here to help explore myself, but then obviously make sure it's accessible and you can get to and from by public transport, or even if it's just a walk to get to that place, then do the thing itself. So it's really worth it. It's good for your mental health, obviously. It's good for your exercise. I'm finally starting to get the weight down, and yeah, it just puts you in a whole better mood. So if you're watching these videos and just thinking, I don't know, I might just do it. Just try it for a day. Even if you're shattered and it's like 25-30 degrees outside, it's worth every minute. And I mean every single minute of it, because you're out peace and quiet, not only the views and surrounded by bees that are huge, but you just get out of the city, or get out of town, and you know, just enjoy the peace and quiet. If that's not your thing, you prefer to just watch the videos, then fine, you know, and if you enjoy the photography that I put up, I appreciate it. But the whole thing is part of life is to just explore it and see what's out there. Even if you never leave your country, just explore what's out there. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm going to get cracking on, and then hopefully we'll catch up soon anyway. But I'll get a few videos and then get some best shots in for you. Speak to you soon. Hello, you can see me because of the sun. The weather's turned absolutely beautiful at the moment. I've just come down, where are we? There. And the pathway, it should show, like I say, it's still recording on OS maps at the moment. It's just, don't know why it's gone through somebody's back garden, but beautiful back garden as well, actually. Just into a little bit of a valley with a stream at the bottom. And the house at the back of me. I'm not jealous or anything, obviously. So, as you come down to the bottom there, you turn right and we're going up this lane, and then this should follow on for a bit, and then we'll come off and onto a little footpath, cut out a little bit of road, and then we'll go into another lane, and we'll be at Alport Castles. It's not far, but the weather has turned out absolutely stunning. And yeah, this isn't a path many people have walked, I don't think, because apart from Where's Wally, that was behind me, he's disappeared now. I've not seen a soul, So yeah, it's these kind of paths that I want to try and find for you. And so you can start with these, then obviously you can start, the more you do, then the more you'll get into it. And obviously the further out it will go, the Peak District, Wales, wherever, and you'll see why I do it and see why I love it. Right, me again. Not quite to the top, but they're almost there. Top of Taylor's Lane. We're now in the Amber Valley district. Like I say, where I live is Error Wash and it's flat, but still beautiful. But you won't get views like this down there at Wash. Still, like I say, still beautiful views, and I'm glad where I live. But like I say, it's the weather has turned really nice now, and I'm regretting putting a fleece on, so it needs taking off in a bit. I think I've passed a group of about 5 people, you know, with the children, and that's it. All down this back lane. It's about 5 or 6 houses, and they're all overlooking the valley, and it is stunning. Like I say, I'm not jealous or anything for them, but yeah, it's turned out to be a beautiful day now. So we're not far off Alport Heights. I nearly said Alport Castles then. It's a few miles away yet. That's for another walk. And yeah, but within Amber Valley, you've got Cryche, which is what I'm known. You've got Alverton from Summercoats area. There's all good walking around there, from what I've been told. So it's another place we need to do. But obviously now the hills are getting less and less. Still big hills, obviously, but not like as we know in the Peak District. But that doesn't matter. Still get out there, still explore. And so yeah, off we go, onwards and upwards, literally. Right, we're at Alport Heights now. You see in the background, 5 radio masts. So just get up there. I'll get a few shots and a bit of a video and everything. So I'm going to sit down, get some lunch, because I didn't think it was quite a long way. It's not a long way, but it's a bit of a uphill struggle. I didn't think it was going to be like that, even on OS maps it didn't look like that. But yeah, Alport Heights is radio mast as far as I'm aware, but it's also a popular picnic spot, should I say. Can't get my words out. Popular picnic spot as well. So I don't know how busy it's going to be, so I thought I'd do this now instead of being surrounded by screaming families or anything. So yeah, it's really popular, especially on a day like this. It's worth every moment. But yeah, so we'll go up there, I'll get a few video pans, and then I'll get a spot of lunch, and then I'll head back down, and then I'll catch up with you shortly. So I think the block's soft, but I don't know how he's managed to get in somewhere, but there you go. Anyway, we're at the top, the trig point. I can't seem to find it, somewhere behind the fence, but there, obviously that graph shows different hills and which directions they are and how high. So this is 1,032 feet, not 1,080. My apologies. It's really quiet, nice cool breeze at the moment, so it's just right, and it's just peaceful. It really is peaceful. And now obviously you've got views over all the Derbyshire Dales and just literally on the edge of the Amber Valley still, and then over this way, round in at the back over there, you can't really see that much, that is all Amber Valley and down towards about 5 miles to Belper. So we'll get some videos there because I need something to eat. We'll get some videos on the way down, and then I'll probably do a quick pan shot of roughly around the water gardens in Belper, but then it's onto my own and get some photos for you. Don't forget to subscribe at the bottom and follow on Instagram, which is at @allknots. Like I always say, I keep repeating, if you've got any questions, just ask. If there's anywhere roughly you want to see, if they know that I can get my public transport from Derby or Nottingham area or anywhere in the East Midlands, let me know and I can look into it. And if I can do it, I can. If I can't, I'll tell you. I'm not going to argue about things, so because you're still limited, but don't let it stop you too much. Anyway, I'm going to have some lunch and I'll catch up with you shortly. Another update, OS Maps again has played up. I've got the route from Wirksworth here, but it's not letting me do it from thingy. It said I've gone 21 kilometres and it's only been about 2 or 3 miles. So I'll put that one up anyway on OS Maps and I'll share on the other app. So what I'll do from now on, I'll start using another app because OS Maps just seems to go cockeyed all over the place. I don't know why. Or I might just start doing the routes and telling you a bit more where I'm going instead of just on the route maps itself. I'll have a think about it and I'll get back to you anyway on the next route. But anyway, I'll catch up with you shortly. Right, just finished at Alport. Something sweet. Somebody smoked some weed at the top of it and then left very quickly, seemed to see people. But anyway, I've come round the front, and as it shows down, there's a sign for Belper. If you come out of the car park left and follow the road round, there's a sign for Belper. That road takes you straight down. But I'm going to go a slightly different way because the lane we're on at the moment is Spout Lane. But I'm going slightly different, as in I'm going to turn off and then down another side lane and then down the Midshires Way for a bit, and then I'll go down another back lane and we'll end up round the back of Mount Pleasant. And as we end up round the back of there, come to Belper Bridge, and then we're at the mills, Belper Mill, and then obviously we'll finish down there. It's still a beautiful day, nice and quiet, not many people about because everybody's Peak Districts and that's it. So, but yeah, anyway, carry on walking and I'll catch up with you in a bit. getting warm again. Right, I've just come off Pale Row Lane, I think it was. Anyway, I've just come off there past Pale Row Farm and then some more woodland, and then you turn right and this basically goes on to the Mid-Shires Way. You can follow this all the way through to Ilkeston, right there. So heading down this way, and right in front of me I can see right in the distance a power station, so I can literally probably see the pub from here. But anyway, it was just a quick update as well. I will now be putting more photos on Pickfair, where I'm not going to go in saying I'm selling, I'm not. It's just I'm going to put the best of the photos up on Pickfair, straightforward, because I was going to do it privately and it's so much faffle. It's not even the costing, it would be too expensive, not just for me but for you guys as well if you're interested. So doing on Pickfair, I'll do the best. Starting to notch up a level on the photography again now as well, and get more out of what I can do. And so yeah, they'll be up soon. I'm going to try and slowly but surely feed them on over the next few weeks, and I'll keep updating them and whatever else. And if there's anywhere that you think you want photos of and you're interested, just give me an inbox, just an email or something, and then see what I can sort out. So yeah, so hopefully if you're interested then they will be up there, and I will put the link on the description in the video below, so you can just have a quick nosy, because there's only a few on there at the moment. And then next week probably looking one up probably Peak District, and then probably another, I don't know whether to go to Ashbourne, might go that area. And then so I've got two on that bank holiday weekend. I might do both on video, and then the week after I'll be back in Nottingham, only up the road, but I don't often go back these days just because working and where I live. So I might, not sure, it's Bestwood Country Parkway and round there, or another favourite of mine is Gedling Country Park, and then down to Lamley, which is a beautiful little village just north of Nottingham, and very expensive as well, but it's worth it. It's a really pretty little place. So if you do know the areas or you want to see any of them too, give me a shout and I'll see if I can pop down. If not, I'll make my mind up on that week anyway. We'll see. See you soon. I don't know what to say. I'm knackered. Don't know why, but it's probably because of the nice weather. Anyway, we've just come through there, passed through these beautiful little cottages down this little valley bit, through a place called Belper Lane End. Past what looks like a nice pub, the Bull's Head, I think it was. It's a gastro pub, but it looks quite nice. Anyway, going up and over the hill, and then we'll end up, like I say, in, I can't remember the name of the place now. Anyway, we'll end up at the other end of, back end of Belper, back at the mill. Come up, it's probably, I don't know, 30, 40, well, probably about 60 foot up, and then it flattens out, up a bit more and then back down. It's not a hard bit. The hardest bit was getting up to Alport Heights. But yeah, again, views are absolutely spectacular as usual. And I'm sweating my cobs at the moment because I have to put my fleece back on because of the bags and everything. But anyway, yeah, I wouldn't recommend carrying heavy bottles of water, a tripod, your camera, charges for your phone. I would just bring yourself and your phone and a map if needed if you're going elsewhere. So yeah, it's really nice walk, and one that you can easily accessible to, and you can start fairly early because the buses run, I think they get there probably about between 6 and 7 in the morning, so you can get in nice and early. Start off from Wirksworth where we did today. The earliest you can get there is about 20 to 8, but even so, it still beats the crowds because they usually turn up, rocks up in the cars and everything are probably about 10, 11, something like that. Say they've done 4 miles, say they've done up a hill and walked back home. But while we have to slog it using public transport anyway. But that's the joys of it. It's part of the experience, I suppose. So anyway, shall catch up with you shortly, so we'll finish. And like I said, I'll do a quick slow pan on possibly the mill, and then we'll finish it on there anyway. Speak to you soon. Hi guys, hope you've enjoyed the walk today. Just finishing up at the mill. Basically, I can't remember what it's called now, River Gardens, Belper. Not walked around here for a few years actually. Just forget how peaceful it is at this time of day because everybody's gone home. But yes, hope you've enjoyed the walk. Next week, like I say, we might try and do 2 videos, but we'll see how things are. And but like I say, don't forget to subscribe. And obviously, the walks are designed for you to get out quite easy. And you know, if you don't drive, you can get the public transport obviously there. So, but yeah, we'll see what's happening. But yeah, until next time, enjoy the rest of your day and have a good week.